All right, we are here with another championship transformation. We had a client that just finished her 6 weeks. She did amazing, and I'm going to let her tell her story. What is your name?
I'm Pauline.
And Pauline, how old are you?
I'm 46 years old.
And
Almost 47.
almost
2 weeks
40.
away.
Oh, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
And what do you do for work?
I'm a teacher. I teach high school.
Busy high school teacher. All right, so you just finished the 6 week challenge. But before that, you may have been stuck. What was your fitness or health like before coming on board with us?
It wasn't very good. I had to force myself to go for walks. I found, although I'm up and down as a mom all day, I didn't really put any time into my fitness. It was always the last priority. I just didn't find anything I like to do.
Got it. Okay. And how you said you're a mom, how many kids do you have?
Two.
Two kids. How old?
So one's 11 and one's 9.
11 and 9. So you still pretty, you still have to look after them quite a bit. So it sounds like their needs were put in front of yours for a little while, and then you just couldn't find your groove.
True.
Exactly.
Right.
Did you try? Exactly. Did you try anything within that time frame of having kids to where you were now to
I
help you
tried
get back?
different things. I tried many different things. I tried Orange Theory. I tried another boot camp. I tried, just trying some online programs with coaching. But there was always something that put me off, and a combination of my excuses and things that just weren't working for me. I just didn't find the right thing.
Got it. Was it? What do you feel like that was missing, and why you weren't able to get?
It was something different every time. One case it was the community. I felt like, it started off strong and then things got cliquey. I didn't feel much support from the coaches. It seemed like only certain people were kind of valued there because of their fitness levels. Another time it was, simply the exercises were too strenuous for my age group, and there wasn't a lot of that personal attention. So like a variety of things where it just for me didn't felt like the effort it was like something I didn't want to continue putting in for a consistent period of time.
This is good because your experience, you had a lot of experience with other types of fitness and everything. So you had the fitness aspect. Did you have any nutrition plans that you were following at the same time?
Yeah, I tried different nutrition plans too. With nutrition, it's about forming habits. So, I find like challenges are really great because I can really like stick to them, and the goals are kind of short term. It's thinking of, 6 weeks, I can do this, but I guess at the end of the day, it's about having something that's realistic and a lifestyle, so not being extreme. So, yeah, if I stick to it, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with you finished our 6 week challenge. Well, actually, let's go still talk about before. Where were you at before in terms of maybe weight, body fat percentage before joining the challenge?
Yeah, well, I was very stuck. Like my weight has been in the high 100 and like 190 something. Definitely a lot of weight gain since my first child, and it just kind of stuck to me. So there's, I think a lot of it's hormonal and age. My metabolism changed a lot, but it was a combination of like not having enough activity and sticking to bad habits that I had when I was a skinny person in my 20s, where I ate anything I wanted and I would just not put on weight. So that when that changed for me, I didn't have the right habits because I didn't know how to diet or, minimize calories or carbs or do anything that I should be doing for my new type of body. So I think it's been a long process and journey of discovering like what works for my body. And I'm still trying, but I'm feeling a lot better.
Good
Now.
Good. Still going back to that place, you felt stuck, you didn't know what you're doing. Like I know numbers why you were high on the weight side of things, but what was energy like? How did clothes fit for you? How did you feel emotionally being stuck at that place?
Well, it didn't feel great. previously, like I mentioned, I didn't have to worry about my body. It was not something that ever concerned me. I was very confident in myself. I was probably more active. And then, since having kids, it was just like frump zone. Like, nothing really felt like it looked good, or I just wasn't feeling like excited to do stuff socially that I used to do, or to dress like I used to dress. And I think, I just wasn't really, having fun with like fitness or anything like that. So definitely like
So
feeling
sounds like a
not that
tough
great.
place to be in. Yeah, sounds like a tough place, not that good. But congratulations, Pauline. You finished the 6 weeks. How much weight did you lose, and or how much body fat? What kind of numbers did you achieve in the last 6 weeks?
Well, in the 6 weeks, I lost 11 pounds. I was pretty happy with that because I haven't, seen such a difference in anything else I did. And 6% body fat, which I thought was really good too.
That is awesome. How's the things feeling now? Like, I know those numbers. It's not always about numbers. It's about how you feel as well.
Well, I feel a lot better because I feel, first of all, I mean, I've been continuing my workouts at BikeFit. So I've been consistently doing my 3 days a week. And I have the goal to even up that, in the next few weeks, and try doing some more of the fit classes, because I've been really like loving boxing and kickboxing, and just a little more hesitant to try the more high impact classes. But as I get stronger, I think I'll be able to get there. So that's like a goal for me. But I just feel a lot less like stressed. I feel proud of myself for being more active. And it's something that the whole family can kind of aspire to as well. So I have my kids are now in Little Dragons, or they're trying it out, and so it's become like a family thing. So I'm really happy about that.
Love it, love it. So not only did you find something that you could do that's lower impact, your family's part of it as well. Now, I know you ran into some things that you didn't like in other places because you've tried other fitness studios. What do you feel that Fight Fit was different from them?
I think that the big one, honestly, and having been there past my 6 week challenge and continuing to come, it's because of the coaching. That's a huge one for me. I just adore every coach. So there's no bad class, and there's nobody, like every single coach is so encouraging and so supportive, just like wonderful people. In the past, it's not like, I've worked with bad people, but sometimes, like I said, they tend to make other people feel more valued, than maybe those of us that are less fit or starting our journeys. But I think Fight Fit's the perfect place for someone just starting, with a fitness journey, because it is so supportive. And I never walk into a class feeling uncomfortable or embarrassed or negative. There's so much positive energy, and all the other members too are just so friendly. I mean, and consistent. I see a lot of the same people all the time. So I can see that there's like a lot of people feeling the same way I do, and that there's not going to be that like high turnaround where you see somebody like for a week and then they drop it or move
Yeah.
on, because it's such a great experience, right? Everyone wants to stick around.
Exactly. Love it. Love it. Now, before joining the challenge, I'm sure there might have been some skepticism, maybe. But what would you say to someone that is like where you were at, that was skeptical about taking the plunge and committing to the 6 weeks?
Just try it, try it and you'll like it. It's just a matter of like having the courage to say that, it's a journey, we're not going to be perfect. It's a learning curve. It's a new activity. Like for me, it was a completely new activity. I'd never done boxing or kickboxing before. But it's just so much fun, and it's the perfect environment for trying something new. So my advice is like, just try it, just go for it.
Love it. Try it and then actually get some results from it. Pauline, congratulations on your transformation. But I always say the true transformation is not always a physical one, but a mental one. The fact that now you are committed, you're focusing on your fitness, but not only you, your family, which is a family affair. And when everybody, when families kick together, they stick together.
Like that. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt.
You got it, Pauline. You could take that one. Thank you so much for doing this interview with me and sharing your journey. And I know this is just the beginning, so I'm looking forward to seeing your continuous progress moving forward.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks.